Well, Tottenham are through to the last 32 of the UEFA Cup, and the only thing left undecided now is whether we will top Group G and therefore miss the Champions League dropout in the next round. Last night's match in Brussels was pretty highly charged, and there were a few incidences that almost marred the excitement of reaching that next round. Yet again, it was a case of could do much better for the Spurs lads, but they managed to hang on to a 1-1 draw to enable them to get into that last 32. First half was pretty disjointed, neither team seemed to get into much of a rhythm, and Anderlecht kicked off the goal scoring in the second half after a dreadful piece of defending from the Spurs boys. Dawson and Lee just seemed to watch the ball travel across the Tottenham goal before it was collected, and Anderlecht managed to get that 1-0 lead. Luckily, Tottenham's counter-attack wasn't too far behind, and Jermaine Genius was taken down in the penalty area just a couple of minutes later to enable Berbatov to come in and make get us up to that 1-1 equaliser. He was a classy act, cool, ice cool and calm throughout the whole game, and his penalty was a pretty stunning penalty. It wasn't a great performance by Tottenham overall, and the weather didn't seem to help much either. Berbatov seemed to be the only player on the pitch who managed to cope particularly well with the weather conditions. The ref too had a shocker of a night, with bad decisions going at both ends. This seemed to increase the tension from the Anderlecht fans, who were pretty riled in the home end. During the second half of the game, missiles were thrown, and Zakora was hit by what looked like was a lighter. Paul Robinson also collected what seemed to be a metal bar, more lighters and coins, stuff like that from the pitch. He handed to the fourth official. It's now been confirmed that UEFA will be taking disciplinary proceedings against Anderlecht for the behaviour of their fans, the ugly scenes of last night's match. Punishments for that can range from fine to exclusion from the whole tournament, so we'll have to see what happens there. I think they're going to be meeting on the 13th of December to process that disciplinary. This isn't the first time Anderlecht have been in trouble this season either. They also had their knuckles rapped after a Champions League match recently when their fans also behaved in sort of ugly, similar manner. All in all, the game had its ups and downs. We could and should have played better, but at least we got through to the last 32, and that's all we can ask for at this stage. One day Ramos has been saying that at the moment we don't look like a team who's got, the winning formula for the UEFA Cup, but at least we're on the right track, and I'm sure he's going to be thinking about how to make improvements within the team and the team format so that we can progress and look like a winning team. His decision, for instance, to play Zakora in defence and leave Kabul at home really seemed to pay off. Zakora had some good passes, he played okay, and with Kabul on a bit of a downer at the moment in his play form, it seemed to be a good decision. Maybe a bit controversial, but my man of the match was Michael Dawson. Okay, he had a shocker with the first goal from Anderlecht. It was an awful piece of defending, but it was a bit of a miscommunication from all our lads, and they were all to blame from that, I think. But before and after, he was a real workhorse, played fantastically throughout and did some amazing clearances, some clearances that looked like pure goal kicks. So he would be my man of the match. Paul Robinson's confidence also seems to be growing as well, and he had a good game. I think we're still lacking a leader, if I'm just going to sound like a repeat record. It's nice to see Ledley King back in the reserve squad this week, but I don't know whether we can count on him being in the first team anytime soon. So I'm hoping maybe in the January transfer window we may have a leader brought in at that stage, but we'll have to wait and see. Who knows? Anyway, I'm sure a lot of you will disagree with my man of the match choice, so if you do, let me know, and who would you be your man of the match? Log on to our website and let us know. The website is www.spurspies.tv. Post us a comment, let us know what you think of last night's game and who your man of the match would be, and we'll speak to you soon.